So as you know, if you've been watching my videos, somebody sent me 21 mini decks anonymously, and now I'm reviewing them. This channel is for you to see the individual cards to decide whether or not you would like to purchase them for yourself. And with this deck today, we're going to be reviewing the White Numen, a Sacred Animal Tarot. This is what the cover looks like. Now, of course, if you buy the original, the links for the originals will be below. If you do want to support the channel, you can go ahead and purchase them through those links. But this one is a mini deck, so it doesn't have a book, and they're smaller than what the original cards would look like. For example, if you look at the original Lightseers deck, it's this big, and this is what the mini would look like. So if you have small hands, if you're traveling and you don't want to carry anything really heavy, then the mini decks kind of work for you. And if you're interested in a mini deck, I'll see if I can find links for them. But I'm really just trying to show you the images so you can decide whether or not you want to buy the deck. Now keep in mind, this is a mini deck, which means that the image quality is going to be the same, but it's going to be, it's probably going to be more vibrant in the bigger decks. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, and this one also has a black and a white at the end. You're going to see card where this Cosmic Slumber Tarot that I just did a review for, that one also had a day and a night. So it seems like some of these cards have like an additional 2 cards at the end. I like this deck. I'm keeping it for myself. The Ace and the 2 of Cups. Oh, I love this deck already. Oh, well, let me leave it up there so you guys can look at it for a second, because I fell in love with it. I already know. And when I get to 50 subscribers on this channel, I'm going to give away this deck. And if you want to see what this deck looks like, you can look at my review. I'll see if I can put the link below. If I remember, I'm really bad at that. The 3 and the 4 of Cups. If you see this video and I didn't put the link, could you just remind me and I will? I love this deck already. I know it. I'm going to use it today. The 5 and the 6 of Cups. This is my kind of deck. Happy, joyful. 7 and the 8 of Cups. Beautiful. And it matches with the tarot. The 9 and the 10 of Cups. The decks that I find the most intriguing or interesting are the ones that have nothing to do with tarot or the images of it. I know the Impressionist ones usually are like that. The Page and the Knight of Cups. This is lovely. She is badass. The Queen and the King of Cups. These are so pretty. Oh my god, I love these cards. The Ace and the 2 of Swords. Sorry about my eye. I literally just used a new eyeliner today, and I'm guessing I'm allergic to it because I was perfectly fine until I started making these videos. I could have got product in my eye too. The 3 and the 4 of Swords, because I'm also using a new conditioner. Look at that 3 of Swords. I love it. She looks like a devil. In Indian folklore, in Indian history, 5 and 6 of Swords, they have the blue and the red people. These pictures are awesome. 7 and 8, my god, I love it. Even if it's a little dark, it's not like that dark. It just depicts exactly what it's supposed to depict. Et tu, Brute. The 9 and the 10 of Swords. The 7 of Swords is deception, and that's like getting your head cut off by like your friend. Oh, I love these cards. I love these cards. The Page and the Knight of Swords. And if you look at my reviews, sometimes I'm like very rarely enthusiastic, but I actually love these cards. The Queen and the King of Swords. She's sexy. She's like, I'm confident, I know what I got, I'm showing off my skin, but you can't come near me. The Ace and the 2. The Ace and the 2 of Wands. El Baston. The 3 and the 4 of Wands. I'm in love. And you see how like each deck has its own color scheme? Like this is like a, let me just show you this one again because that one looks super cool. It's like growing old together. The 5 and the 6 of Wands, they have like their own color scheme. Let me just show you real quick. Like the first one I fell in love with had like a bluish purplish tone and vivid colors. The swords had a lot of like white in them. They were like bright. And now this is all reddish tone. 7 and 8 of Swords. Oh, Wands. Sorry. 7 and 8 of... This one's creepy. This one's really creepy. Oh my god. Then you have the 9 and the 10 of... What then? Alright, so the snakes took over. The Page and the Knight of Wands. Snakes don't really bother me. They bother my mom. And so I could just imagine her reaction. The Queen and the King of Wands. Oh, this is all green now. See, they go through color phases. The first one was like blue and then white and then now orange and now we have green. The Ace and the 2 of Pentacles. The 3 and the 4 of Pentacles. I love this deck. I love this deck. Oh my god, I love this deck. The 5 and the 6 of Pentacles. What I'm finding is a lot of these decks are very feminine heavy. As I review them, very feminine heavy. The 6 and the 7 and the 8 of Wands. This is really, really good. I think I might actually buy the original too. The 9 and the 10 of Wands. I love this deck. I love it. Like, just to make sure I have it. The 9 and the 10 of Pentacles. Did I say Wands? You know what I mean. Just, you know me by this time. If you've seen a couple of my videos. The Page and the Knight of Wands, just read. Just read the card. Sometimes. The Queen and the King of Pentacles. He looks withered and tired, and she looks spoiled and entitled. The Fool and the Magician. The Fool is the one that's, I guess, on the front of the deck. Yeah. On the actual cover of the deck. This is a little provocative, so if you don't want to look at it, I'm letting you know. Don't X me out, YouTube. Like, I'm reviewing it and I have to show it to you. It's the High Priestess and the Empress. I have to show you. The Emperor and the Hierophant. Oh, the Hierophant's a woman in this one. The Lovers and the Chariot. Strength and the Hermit. Aww. I've never seen a moose in any of the cards like I did with that Hermit. Wheel of Fortune and the Justice. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. The Hanged Man and Death. I'm in love with this deck. Temperance and the Devil. She looks like she's putting poison in a cup for some reason to me. The Tower and the Star. You know, I don't know where that came from, but that's just what it looked like to me. The Tower. Oh my gosh, I get it now. The Tower and the Star. I don't know how that's the star though. The Moon and the Sun. Sweat it out, girlfriend. Then you have Judgment and the World. And last but not least, you have the White and the Dark. The White and the Black. Oh, I love this deck. I freaking love this deck. So now I'm going to do a 2-card reading for the people that made it to the end, which is what I do on all of my reviews. For my beautiful, amazing, wonderful angels that made it to the end of this reading, what message do you have for them? I do have a channel called Tarot Cheerleader. The link is below. If you'd like to go watch some videos, like and share over there, help support overall. I do personal readings there, so you're more than welcome to, you know, sign up for one of those if you're looking for a reading. Oh, I have to shuffle. Because what I've learned is if you don't shuffle, then you get like a lot of cards back to back to back. I shuffled 3 times. 1, 2, let's do 4. 3 y 4. My dad used to be on the radio. Hola, mi nombre es Mayra Perdomo. Estoy 97.9, super kaku. But that was like in like the 80s. The Tower. Somebody's getting ready to rebuild something fantastic and phenomenal. Something came to an end. The foundation was not strong, and now you get the opportunity to rebuild a positive foundation. Can I get a clarifier for this, please? My roommate has company. 10 of Swords. Ooh. A lot of suffering and pain, but now that cycle is over and you get to start all over again. This is amazing. You learned lessons, and instead of sitting here and dwelling on how much it hurts, you want to sit down and figure out what did you learn from this encounter and what did you learn from this experience, so that when you actually move in, because after the 10 of Swords, you get the Ace, right? So you get a new beginning. So this is over for something new to start, right? And there were lessons that needed to be learned in both of these situations, so you can rebuild a stronger foundation, and you can go ahead and take those lessons and kind of like use them in the next phase of your life, the next cycle that you're going into. Well, that's what I got for you guys. Thanks.